The culture of going out to eat in America is getting absolutely destroyed. You used to be able to go out to eat, get a drink, get an appetizer, get a meal, maybe get a dessert, 22 bucks. Those days are dead. I live in LA. My restaurant's in Los Angeles. If you want to go out to eat with a friend and grab lunch, you're spending 60, maybe 70 bucks.
I think we can all agree that eating at a restaurant has become like ridiculously priced in the past few years.
Oh my God, have y'all seen the article on the Houston Chronicle and stuff about all the Houston restaurants that's starting to close every single month? More and more closures. $24 to get into your place. Then you want to charge $20, $25 per drink, $30, $35, $40 for food. Like Sunday Fun Day is now like $200 to $300.
Las Vegas and lost their mind because $20 for some pancakes, $14 for a sausage biscuit, $15 for a sausage biscuit is diabolical.
Why do you pay so much for chicken wings nowadays? Do you remember the days back in the day, 25-cent wing night?
Let's be real, restaurants in 2025 are struggling because we have hit our limits between the 18% automatic gratuity, the low quality food, $5 chicken wings, and then the bill already starts at $20 before you even order a drink. That's why restaurants are empty and no one's dining out as much, because it's honestly not worth it. It hasn't been worth it for a while. And with inflation, people are realizing it's just better to eat at home. It's just better to not dine in, because before you even order anything, your tab is already at $50. Food is overpriced. The food is nasty. And you're getting less. We used to get so much more back in the days. What happened to all the happy hours, the vibes? Remember when there used to be a new restaurant in town? We would always run and go. We wanted to be the first one to experience a new restaurant. But y'all, it's not even worth it anymore. You already know what you're going to get. The same regurgitated menu, LED lights, and it's going to be overpriced. It's going to be overpriced. It's not worth it anymore. And I'm not even talking about fine dining restaurants or new age restaurants. I'm talking about the restaurants that we used to love, the Applebee's, the Owl Houses, big food chains. They do not hit the same anymore. And that's why restaurants are empty and servers aren't making any money anymore, not only due to inflation, but because it's just not the same anymore. The vibes aren't there anymore, at least for me. That's why I've been cutting back on dining out, because every single time I want to go out, I realized I could have made this at home. When I cook, I be like, damn, this is like a $2 bill and I done paid $40 for it. And I know that I'm not the only one that's feeling this. I've been seeing an influx of videos on my timeline about servers and consumers complaining about the restaurant business. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it.
I think we can all agree that eating at a restaurant has become like ridiculously priced in the past few years. We cook at home most of the times, but like, you know, we like to go out like once or twice a week. And I honestly feel like me and my husband, cannot go out to lunch or dinner without spending $50+ and we don't even drink. A couple months ago now, like me and my husband kind of just looked at each other after going to like, you know, a moderately priced restaurant and being like, that like was not worth it. And we kind of just decided then and there that we were either going to go like the fast casual chain restaurant route or go to a really nice restaurant where we knew that we were going to get a great meal and be worth what we were paying for. This has kind of helped with that balance of like, you know, sometimes we don't want to cook. Sometimes we want like a great experience. But like we weren't getting that like value out of going to the mediocre restaurant and it being like worth our money. So if you kind of feel like how we do, I don't know, this might be something to help your budget or just kind of like help your sanity in these times where like you can't get a reasonably priced meal at a restaurant.
Oh my God, have y'all seen the article on the Houston Chronicle and stuff about all the Houston restaurants that's starting to close every single month? More and more closures, okay? Even McDonald's CEO have came out and said that they are dropping their prices on their value meals to bring back their reputation of affordability because they forgot who their patrons were. Houston is having the same problem. Y'all forgot who the real people are that like spend money with you. I'm gonna just say it simple so everybody can follow, okay? From the club scene to the restaurants, okay, even just the parking people, okay? Everybody wants $40 and up, okay? Then you want to charge another $24 to get into your place. Then you want to charge $25 per drink, $35, $40 for food. Like Sunday Fun Day is now like $200 to $300 because if you're a Houstonian, you already know you don't just go to one place on Sunday Fun Day. You go bare minimum 2 places, okay? But both places want $20 to $40 to park, so you're already spending $40 to $80 for 2 places to park, and you haven't even stepped into the building to breathe the air yet, okay? People are tired. We tired. This rent is high as ever. These groceries is high as fuck. Everything is higher than a giraffe's fucking ass. No weed needed. And now y'all trying to say y'all want us to spend even more money? If McDonald's can drop their prices, these Houston restaurants can too. These Houston's bars, these Houston places, all them y'all can drop them prices too, okay? Because it's straight up greed. And now people just not going on places no more, okay? If it was up to me, okay, honestly, and I'm a Houstonian and I love Houston to death, we all just need to sit the fuck at home for 2 months, okay? How much you want to bet them little $20, $25 lemon drops they try to charge us gonna drop down to like 10 again, okay? Even the happy hours are dead because happy hour drinks used to be like $5 for a Jack and Coke. I y'all ever telling me $18 and shit, and then on happy hour it's $16. You took $2 off. You need to slash some prices by 50%, okay? I don't know what's going on in the world, but enough is enough, and people is getting tired. We just getting tired. Even the people that come visit now, Houston used to be known as being cheap and affordable, okay? And y'all have just snatched that away from us. So fuck it. I think everybody should just stay home, okay? Look what happened with McDonald's, okay? And that's a multi-billion-dollar company that's known literally around the world, okay? Kids don't even know how to read, but they know a McDonald arch, okay? So look, if McDonald's can do it and we can umble McDonald's to drop them fucking prices, we can do it in Houston too. But y'all not hearing me, okay? We need to.
I'm not surprised by those stats at all because it makes sense. If people can't afford to go out to a nice restaurant, and of course people are going to go the fast food route. Of course, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, you're going to see an influx in prices and traffic because people cannot afford to go out. At least if I go through a drive-through, I don't have to worry about tipping my barista. I could just get exactly what I paid for a low price, and then I get it in minutes instead of waiting at restaurants, because I don't know if y'all noticed is there's been a shortage in chefs, shortage in servers. So now you have 5 servers, 2 chefs, and 1 bartender serving an entire restaurant, and you gotta wait hours and hours to get your food. You don't even want the food anymore. So it's not just the quality of food, the cost of food, the overall service is, it's just not the same anymore. Like the wait times are longer, the servers are overworked, so we're not getting the best hospitality. It's just, we over it.
The culture of going out to eat in America is getting absolutely destroyed. You used to be able to go out to eat, get a drink, get an appetizer, get a meal, maybe get a dessert, $22. Those days are dead. I live in LA. My restaurant's in Los Angeles. If you want to go out to eat with a friend and grab lunch, you're spending 60, maybe $70. You throw a mocktail, cocktail in there, you're at $100. You're already done. And you have families of 4, families of 5 that want to go out to eat, and the minimum they spend is $150, $160 to feed their family of 4. Service is down, portions are down, quality is down, everything is down, prices are up, people are aggravated, people are sick of it, and I understand that. McDonald's, Denny's, IHOP, your go-to fast casual QSR spaces that were great for budget-friendly meals are smoked. You're spending $40 at Denny's now. I want nothing more than reduce my prices, but I can't when my trash goes up $500 in a year, my property taxes, my unsecured property taxes, the POS system fees go up, vendor prices go up, food prices go up, they're charging me for gas now, like, it's getting bonkers. I went to dinner the other night, and they served me like 3 ounces of pasta for $54. I said, are you guys out of your mind? You don't even make the pasta here. Like, you're buying the pasta fresh and making it, and it's tomato sauce, you're charging $54. DoorDash, Uber Eats, don't even get me started on DoorDash and Uber Eats. That's a scam in itself. I don't know. In my restaurant, we keep the portions big, the quality extremely high. We try our best, we do our best, but, you know, we have to bend to the world around us, essentially.
Why do you pay so much for chicken wings nowadays? Do you remember the days back in the day, 25-cent wing night? You used to go to the bar and get a dozen wings, 25 cents each. When nowadays, when you go to a wing place or a chicken place, you're paying $17, $18 for a dozen wings. But we're going to break it down because it's Food Cost Friday. So let's break it down. You're getting already broken down chicken party wings for about $2.13 a pound. Usually you get about 10 wings per pound. So you're looking at about 21 cents per wing raw. You're going to add in 13 cents for buffalo sauce because you're just coating the wings. So it's probably about 1 ounce. And then you got fryer oil, but fryer oil is extended to other things. We're only going to say about 5 cents per wing on the high side. Could be less. For a grand total of 37 to 40 cents per wing, we'll call it 40 cents because we'll go to the high side. And sometimes you're going to have more intricate sauces that have more things in them. People are doing some fancy shit with wings nowadays. So that means the cost of those $17 to $18 wings for the restaurant is $5 just for food costs. So they're making a killing, right? No. Back in the day when there were 25-cent wings, wings were a side hustle. Nowadays you have total business models built around wings, Buffalo Wild Wings. There's local wing places everywhere around here, and they're all charging high-end prices because they have to make up the majority of their utilities, their labor, their insurance, their marketing, all that stuff in that item because that's the item that sells the most. So they have to mark it up in order to keep their doors open, keep their lights on, and make a profit. Also, side note, all you people that complain when you get small wings, the small ones are the ones that haven't been injected with all kinds of stuff. The big jumbo wings, you don't want to know what happened to those chickens. I wouldn't eat those. So I hope that helps you understand why you're getting it up the keister when you order wings nowadays. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. And as always,
Yo, can we talk about fast food prices real quick? It's actually preposterous. It's actually atrocious. The fact that $20 is now the new, standard for a meal at a fast food restaurant, unless if you want to go below 20, you're going to be hungry after. That should not be the case. It's McDonald's, bro. If I go in there with $30, I should be able to feed a family of 10. And they should all be full. They should all feel gross after. It used to be cheap food, cheap price. You know what you're getting. All right, now it's bullshit food, bullshit price. That doesn't make sense. What? It's just not what a burger costs. How can you sit here, look me dead in the eyes and tell me that that's what a burger costs? A shitty burger, too. A shit burger. A burger full of shit. And you're going to convince me that that's $15? Fuck off. I'm done. What are people supposed to do? Dumpster dive? Is that the new fast food? Dumpster diving? They're going to put a paywall over that, too. It's going to be like a dumpster diving subscription service. Like $5.99 a month to dive in our dumpsters. It's going to be like Dumpsterly. It's a new app, Dumpsterly. Find dumpsters to dive in near you. This is the world we live in. It's fucking crazy.
Please tell me why I just went through McDonald's to get a Diet Coke. And I was on the phone with my husband while I was ordering, and he's like, wait, you're at McDonald's? Get a Filet-O-Fish sandwich. He's like, get me two. It's Friday and Lent at McDonald's. We're like, great, I'll just eat that for lunch, and then we'll make something else for dinner. So, whatever. I ordered 3 Filet-O-Fishes in a separate order because she wouldn't let me add it on to my Diet Coke order. Anyways, that's a whole nother story. It pissed me off. Pull around, order 3 Filet-O-Fishes, not the meal, just the sandwich. She clarified. She said, the sandwich or the meal? And I said, just the sandwich. And she said, 3 of them? And I said, yes. Tell me why it was $17 for 3 Filet-O-Fishes on Friday during Lent at McDonald's. I'm not crazy. I sat there and blinked my eyes, and then I just pulled away because I was so angry, which probably was rude, but $17 for 3 Filet-O-Fishes at McDonald's? Are you kidding me?
I'm not buying fast food anymore. Matter of fact, I don't have the money to buy fast food anymore. Who made these prices? It's overnight stuff with these fast food places. One night it's like, yeah, dude, everything's $1. Let's roll here, dude. I love fast food. You can live on this. This is the blue collar food. Then bam, overnight it's like, hey, guess what? Your Arby's is $53. I'm never paying $53 for fast food. One trip at McDonald's right now, one single trip to McDonald's, $30. $30? $30? That's pizza money. You're not pizza, you're fast food. But Burger King's out here like, no, it's like $12 for one of our chicken sandwiches now. That's normal. To who? To who and where did that ever get normal? And then Taco Bell now has the audacity to be They're going to be the guys who are like, hey, we're also going to be expensive now. Even you, Taco Bell, I'm done with fast food.
I need a quick second to go on a rant. I don't know what's going on, if it's the economy or life is just getting harder, period. But I just drove 20 minutes to go pick up some food. I called and ordered my food 20 minutes away. My meal, I got turkey, rice, this Haitian restaurant, $23. And y'all, this is the meat that they gave me for $23. 1, 2, and then bones, right? That's it. 2 pieces of meat, 2 pieces of bones. I'm like, no. I go back in there and I'm like, are you guys serious? I just drove 20 minutes to come here. This food is $23. You give me 2 pieces of turkey meat? She's like, oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Then they go to the back and give me this. Why wasn't it this to begin with? Like, life is lifing right now, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if things are going to get better or if what is happening. We can barely afford to, like, and I don't blame them completely because food is expensive. But it's like, how far is this going?
So that's all I have for today's video. Let me know if you work in the restaurant business. Have you been feeling it? And as a consumer, have you guys been cutting back on dining out? Are you finding new ways to spend your money? Or do you just have your local spot anytime you don't want to cook? That's your go-to, that you just go to. I don't have that anymore because everything in Houston is overpriced and it's honestly not worth it. And when it is worth it, it's not worth it. Let me know how y'all feel. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.